Good morning, guys. This video will be on Nifty sector and stock analysis. First, we will analyze sector, then stock. We will look how each sector is going to perform and which sector can take a lead for upcoming weeks and which stock is best for short term, long term, as well as for swing. We'll look into all those factors and why we are making these videos because we have been seeing a reversal sign in Nifty and we saw a breakout in a Nifty future, which I talked about in my last video. So all those signs and Nifty right now, I feel is at the bottom of the month and you can expect bottom of another 2 months also. So I feel it's best time for buying stocks and because Nifty hasn't grown much around a year. So that's why it's a good opportunity to buy some stocks as well as for long term and short term, whichever you buy. We'll look at Nifty sectors. So Nifty Bank, which is financial services, that is around 37.4%. Nifty IT is around 14.72% of Nifty. And the third largest sector is oil, gas, and consumable fuels, which is an oil sector, energy sector, and there are FMCG sector, fast moving consumer goods sector, which is around 10%. So all these sectors are there, and we'll cover most of the important sectors which drive the market. So first we'll look at the Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty has shown a good progress and that's good for financial services. It has shown a quite good upside, and we have been talking about Bank Nifty in our video analysis. So it has given a good Maruzubo candle on against the red candle. So it's kind of bullish engulfing, and we can potentially see upside till 42,000. And if it crosses the 42,000 trend line, then we can see a more upside on the Bank Nifty. So overall, Bank Nifty doesn't look bad at all, and it has been major sector which is driving the Nifty right now. Now we'll look at IT. So I was surprised by looking at IT that IT hasn't performed on the Friday because market rallied around 1.57% and it just gave a small positive chunks of points that is around 0.3%. So I feel the value of Nifty IT is quite remaining. If you see on the long term weekly time frame, then you can see that Nifty IT has fallen a quite bit and it's the best opportunity to buy for Nifty IT. Even I have accumulated some of the stocks for Nifty IT and those are for mostly for long term. I want Nifty IT to reach at least 36,000, 40,000. Nifty IT's major earning comes from North America and Europe. Around, I guess, 65% earnings is from North America and around 20% is from Europe and about 3 to 4% is from India. So that's why Nifty IT hasn't performed or given a rally because because the conditions in America, the growth of that GDP wasn't that quite good, and even the Europe was facing the stagnation in the GDP growth. That's why Nifty IT hasn't made much, even though Nifty's condition and our Indian market conditions are well. So I feel Nifty IT will give nice rally once it takes a bounce from here, and on the it breaks the parallel channel, which is around quite more than a 6 months. So that's it for Nifty IT. Now we'll look at Nifty Pharma. So this is healthcare sector of our Nifty. So Nifty Pharma right now is at the lows. You can say it's around 52-week low, but I guess this is a strong support, and I've drawn this trend line before, even before breaking of the trend line. So it broke the trend line. Now it's taking a support around here and will give a same bounce like Nifty. And once it crosses the trend line, we can see a quite good upside. I am also thinking about buying some stocks of Nifty Pharma because there is lots of potential left in Nifty Pharma stocks. See, the high was around 14,000, 15,000. Around 15,000 the high was there, and right now it is around 12,000, I could say. And so the difference between highs of around 26%. So if CNS Pharma's rise about 26%, then we could see some of the best stocks rising around 50%, 60%. So Nifty Pharma for right now, it's the best time to buy as well as for accumulation for the long term. Now we look at the Nifty Metal. We talked about the Nifty Metal was not looking bad, was looking bad at the previous video, and we were waiting for it to stabilize, and it has stabilized around 52,000, 5,300, and it has given a quite bounce of around 300, 400 points, and we could see more of rising up. Nifty IT was Nifty Metal was around stagnant, was stagnating most of the time, so we could see potentially this time quite a nice, good upside move. That's for Nifty Metal. Now we'll see the energy stocks of Nifty. So this was the long support and major support of the Nifty energy, and it has taken, and it is quite taking a support of that and shown a good reversal sign. And if it moves further, then we could see potentially to around 30-40% of Nifty energy stocks going up. So I feel this is the right time to buy Nifty energy as well. Whoever knows sector, whichever sector better, they can go for that sector. And if analysis for that sector is good, FMCG, for FMCG, I feel that market hasn't given a dip to buy. So I feel the P ratio of FMCG sector will be quite high. I recommend to look other sectors than FMCG sectors. It depends on you, whichever sector you want to go. If we look at the FMCG sector, then we could see a quite a trend line going, and this was the support, and it hasn't given a dip anything. So that's why I I will prefer not to enter in FMCG sector right now. I'll wait for in future. I'll wait for some correction. Nifty Auto went down, given a dip, small dip, and looks positive because Tata Motors earnings are good. Even the Mahindra and Mahindra Limited company is quite growing and participating in lots of uh, adventure sports also. So Nifty Auto looks strong. Analyze the stock in Nifty Auto, whoever wants to invest in it, because they are kind of at the price which they should be. They are not under the value. So look for it, analyze the stock, and then buy Nifty Auto. If you want to buy for long term, you can buy for long term. So that's it for Nifty Auto. Nifty Auto, and we have decided FMCG sector is also done. The infra sector also has a given a reverse, and right now it's around 50 DMA. If it crosses 50 DMA, we'll see the 100 DMA soon touching, soon it be touching. So that's for Nifty Infra. Now we'll look at some of the stocks. One of the major driving stocks of our Indian market would be Reliance. And we all know that Reliance is 1/10 of our Indian market. It drives 1/10 of our Indian market. So by looking at the Reliance, we told previously that there is a support of around 2300, and it did took a support from there and again reverse from there. It didn't touch the support this time. Has it touched the support previous time? So there wasn't any necessary to touch the support right now. It just didn't didn't went to the lows. It is giving a higher low, so that's a very positive sign for Reliance. And anyone can look for a long-term buying. If we go in the weekly time frame, you can see this is the channel which Reliance has been following for a long time, and this has been channel for around two and a half years, and potentially it can go into the channels. And once it goes into the channel, then we could see a potential number of 3000 in Reliance. So this is the best time for Reliance who wants to accumulate for the long term as well as can go for a short term. If they want some target, then they can look for 25,000 2556. So that's for Reliance. Then we'll look some of the banking stocks. So I banking stocks week before looked very bad, and it as they gave quite a breakage on the daily time frame, and it was looking too bad. So it has recovered from 15,800, and the 15,800 it is a quite of strong support. And I feel that it will go into the channel, then it will start moving ahead. Once it passes 17,000, then most probably it will break the all-time high and will go further on and on. That's for if that's for HDFC Bank. If we look at the Axis Bank has taken support of around 1830, and it has given quite a nice upside. Now it should go on the trend line, about trend line, and we could see a potential upside till 980, 970. And if it breaks 970, 980, then again it goes into all-time high. Banking sectors looks more positive because the bank's result in last year was around 60 profit each and every bank, most of the bank majority. So banking sectors looks more positive, and even the banking sector hasn't rallied much. If you look at the chart and the performance which they gave even on the recession time period. So that's a positive sign for Bank Nifty, and I could invest in Bank Nifty, banking stocks. So right now it's the time to invest in banking stocks. We'll look at the ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank has given a breakout. It tested the breakout. Then again it showed that it has confirmed the breakout, and now it's moving on the upside, and we could potentially see the target of 1940. SBI, we talked about SBI, that SBI won't break the support of 515, and first target will be 516. Now our next target will be around 620. Then if it goes above 630, then it's on all-time high. So now we'll look at some of the IT stocks. So IT stocks, if I go in the weekly time frame, IT stocks hasn't performed, which I talked about in sectors. That Nifty IT hasn't performed much, and the nice potential on the upside it would give. Nifty IT hasn't rallied much, so I'm betting more on Nifty IT than any other sector because that will give me more returns, as well as it is the best time, best price to enter into the Nifty IT. Once it crosses, once it gives whatever it wants to give, then we'll switch the sector. That's it. Or we'll look it for more long term. So Tech Mahindra has given a breakout, and now right now it's testing the breakout. Once it tests the breakouts and reverse from here, then we could see potential upside on the Tech Mahindra as well as NIF. Infosys hasn't rallied much, and Infosys right now it's at the support and best time for buying. Whoever is interested want to buy Reliance, Infosys, large cap stocks, fundamentally strong stocks can invest right now. This is the best time I feel. So Infosys is also at the nice price, best price. You won't get price again if any major event occurs. Sun Pharma is going on and on and on, and it has given a quite small dip. Who wants to enter the dip can enter and get out easily. But I feel you can look for other stocks like Dr. Reddy for Nifty Pharma. Nifty Pharma, Dr. Reddy has been consolidating for more than 1.5 year and in the close triangle. And once it breaks the triangle, then we could see for 5,600. And once it breaks the 5,600, we can go for our all-time high. So that's for Dr. Reddy. And now we'll look at last stock, Tata Motors. So Tata Motor always Tata Motor is always strong, fundamentally strong and rising stock. Who wants to invest in the stock right now can invest in the stock. And there is also a triangle formation in Tata Motors. So whoever wants to buy this stock, we can see a potential upside and make a stop loss for around 380. Or you can, if you want to add more of the data models, then you can around 400. And once it crosses the upside triangle, then we could potentially see 530, 600. It can show nice upside on the charts. So that's it, guys. That was our sector analysis as well as stock analysis. Thank you guys for watching the video. We'll try to make in next week. We'll try to make the same video on sector analysis as well as in stock analysis. Thank you guys for watching. See you later. Bye bye.